In this video, I'm going to share with you how to overcome the objection of process. Now, a lot of my students, especially who are selling some high ticket programs, what happens is they face a lot of time difficulties that people want to take action, but they are too scared that what will happen if they are not able to follow the process. Now, there are two things. Okay, one is that as someone who's literally providing services to people, maybe it is through your product, services, coaching, whatever it is, if you are literally giving them something which is a transformation or something which requires some kind of use of technical know-how, as someone who is providing that solution, it is your moral responsibility to make that thing as easy as possible for the other person. So think about Apple. Okay, before Apple there were phones where there were lot of Nokia was the king, and there were a lot of keys which were there on that phone. But when iPhone came, it literally revolutionized the business. It made lives of so many people easy, people who did not know how to access iPod or listen to songs, watch videos, do typing and a lot of other stuff. It literally changed their experience of the of the outcome. So if you are doing something and if you're literally providing an outcome to persons, to people, which can literally transform their lives, first of all, it's your responsibility to make it literally genuinely a usable product which they can consume and which literally gives them immediate fast action. Now, what I also coach my premium students, which is I'm just sharing the exact thing with you, is what happens is when people, they are coming to your world and when you are presenting your solution, what's happening is, let's say this is a person which is your client whom you're trying to give a particular solution. Now let's say this is your solution which is going to take them to their goal, which is the desired outcome, okay, which is the outcome which they desire. Okay, now there are two kinds of people. Now what happens is, as a human being, okay, we have this mind. Okay, so we have two parts of the mind, which is the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Okay, now most of the decisions are made by subconscious mind, and our subconscious is designed in such a way, it has been programmed in such a way that we have been always told to be over cautious. Okay, we go to schools where schools teaches us that failing is bad, and so making mistakes is not good. And so what happens is, most of the people by default, what's happening is they are looking at the negative side of the things rather than looking at the positive side of the things, what it can actually do for them. So what you need to now do in this case is, now this person has a choice. He can literally be looking at all these obstacles which are here, okay, or you can make this person look at his bigger vision. Okay, look at his bigger vision. Now if you look at Steve Jobs, what Steve Jobs used to do is, he used to make people look at these goals, those outcomes, the positive outcomes which they can get in their life. And what happens is, all of a sudden, now the person who's looking at a goal or a vision or an outcome is going to move forward come what may. And if there are people who have already achieved those results, it means that this person can also easily achieve this result. It's just a matter of a matter of time or a matter of choice, that if this person removes focus from the obstacles, this person can start going in his own trajectory. Now I truly believe, okay, we humans, we came on this planet and there are always two sides of the coin. Okay, so there is a head and a tail. If you talk of temperature, there is a cold, there is a hot. If you talk of heights, there is a low and a high. So if there is a problem, there is a solution inside that problem. So if you are in trouble right now, that trouble is also coming with an opportunity which will guide you towards your greatness. So I truly believe this universe has works on complete principles. And if this person has a choice today, they can look at the objections or they can look at the outcomes, and it completely depends upon them where they want to focus. But as as someone who's literally trying to help them, guide them into their greatness, giving them the outcome which will completely change the experience, it becomes your responsibility to make them look at the goal. So imagine if Steve Jobs did the role what he did in order to create Apple, in order to make Apple what it is today. So let me ask you, my friend, how many think about this. What do you think Now, there is no denial that Apple makes great products, but would you agree with me that Steve Jobs is the person who actually made Apple what it is today. And so if you think about this, a product is important, okay? A product is important, but what's more important is how you market that product, okay? So what Steve Jobs did is the perfection of marketing that product. So let me ask you, do you know who's the CEO of Apple today? Now most people, they don't know this, okay? And Steve Jobs has been dead now for 13 long years, my friend. So after 13 long years since Steve Jobs has been, he died, still people remember him because he had those marketing skills. So you need to understand, if you have a product or a service or a solution, you need to work on how to market that better. Now market is going to require few skills which you need to master over a period of time, but these are all simple basic skills which you can, and once you master those skills, you could be having a less effective product, still be selling to more people, and somebody else could have a better product than you and they will still not be selling, because what sells before the product is the marketing, and it's the vision, it's the goal, it's the outcome which you as a seller, which you as an entrepreneur, this is your moral responsibility to take care of your clients so that they are always focused on the goal rather than focusing on the objections, because come what may, there are always two sides of the coin. The way you look at the universe starts behaving the same way for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like, just share your thoughts about this video, and I'll see you soon in the next video where I'm going to share some more important tips which are going to help you improve in your business. Thank you. Bye-bye.